Do you know what I like to do when my Pirates start the season 5-0? I like to look at some baseball cards. Unbelievable. I text my friend who I used to play Pony League with, and I told him the last time the Pirates started 5-0, we were still playing baseball together. That's how long it's been. But they had a very hot start last year, and it fizzled out. So we'll see what happens. All right, I have a mega card showing for you. I have a few things that I picked up, and I got another batch of slabs. So I slabbed a whole bunch of stuff up, and I thought I'd show it to you along with some other stuff. First, I got this really cool press photo of Rennie Stennett. This is from 1975. And it says that he had 3 singles against the Phillies in their win. And it gave him 10 hits in 2 games, which broke a record that was held by several different players, including Stan Musial. That's what it says. Rennie Stennett. Of course, he also holds the record for most hits in a 9-inning game, right? It was 7. All right. Let's delve in. What do I want to start with? I got this Hostess, Manny Sanguillen. And this was for the double package. And that black line there indicates it was a Twinkie. So it was in with Twinkies. Let's get into some of the things I reholdered. We will start with... let's start with these. These are some of my favorite cards. Nothing fancy. This is one of my favorite Sport Flick cards because it has Cal Ripken Jr., Pete Rose, and Rod Carew. 3 great players. So I slabbed that up. And 2 of my favorite Mike Piazza rookie cards. Got the Jimmy Dean. And the Denny's. Love this card. And for those of you who get these slabs and order their labels, they have changed them, and they are so much better. I don't know if you can see this, but they're kind of textured, and they're a little bit rubbery. They fit better. So these are their new labels. If you order some more, if you've ordered some, you will notice a big difference. They're fantastic. Here I have just Mario Lemieux that I like. I think one of his better looking cards. And a Joe Sakic rookie card. I was a big fan of Joe Sakic. And this was one of my favorite cards from back then. When I first started collecting hockey cards. And I pulled this Pat LaFontaine rookie card out because it is still in the original penny sleeve and top loader. And it's all yellow. It's been in there for many, many years. And I have this Mario Lemieux. And I had some other ones. Where did they go? I'm sure I'll find them at some point. But this is the Action Pact. Action Pact, they did test cards for hockey. I have this one and the Wayne Gretzky. And they also did boxing. I have the Sugar Ray Leonard. And they did racing too. I have the Dale Earnhardt. But you know, the regular football action pack, not very valuable cards. You can get them everywhere. There's a lot of them, but the test cards, not so much. I need to find those other Lemieux. What did I do with those? Oh well. I guess I'll find them eventually, unless I didn't bring them over. This is a really cool card. This is Sidney Crosby and Ovechkin dual rookie card. $3D. I'm in a 3D mood. This is a great 3D too. This is my favorite 7-Eleven Slurpee disc because it has Steve Carlton, Nolan Ryan, and Tom Seaver, if that's showing up. So the 3 best pitchers from the 70s all on one disc. That's not showing up for me very well on camera. I can see it here perfectly. I slabbed up some of these Leaf cards. I just love these cards. And I had put these in special holders as soon as I got them, right out of the packs. But here's a Frank Thomas. Junior. And Randy Johnson. Really great looking cards, I think. All right, I got this this Fleer. You know, they did these cards for the Super Bowl and the playoffs. I guess the seasons. I don't know. They made these a number of years, but that's Lynn Swann there in the Super Bowl. So that's one of my faves. And in 1976, Brooke Bond, Muhammad Ali, and it's my favorite Ali card. And I have a Manny Sanguin autograph. This is a swell baseball greats card. Just a cool looking card. I love it. And here I have the Willie McGee and Vince Coleman double steal. Cool card. So they had a double steal on to second and to third, and somehow Vince Coleman got into a rundown, and Ron Say was running him down, and the catcher somehow wasn't covering home, so he stole home, and Willie McGee went to third. So they had a double steal, and this card memorializes that. And then here's a Willie McGee Fleer rookie, and I didn't realize I didn't have one. I don't know how I didn't know that. But I never had his rookie, and I just love this second year Fleer Cal Ripken Jr. So I slabbed that one up. Slabbed some of my old cards. We have Dave, don't confuse me with Dan Fouts. Big Dave Orr. This is 1923 W572 Grover Alexander. And Frankie Frisch. And this is a 1928 Yinglings, Grover Alexander, Yingling ice cream. And this is a 1928 W502. They look the same, but they were a game. And this is Hack Wilson. And he doesn't have a lot of cards. So this is a great one to get. They had a little baseball game on the back you would play. All right, what's next? I slabbed me up some of my 1964 Philadelphia football cards. Here's Johnny Unitas. Bart Starr. Alex Karras. Such vibrant color on that one. Deacon Jones. Merlin Olsen. Jim Taylor. This is a special card to me because that was the first vintage football card I ever got. Don't even remember how I got it. Probably in a trade or something. Paul Krause, and he is the all-time interceptions leader. And Raymond Berry. I have to find my Mario Lemieux. What did I do with those guys? I have too many cards in here. Huh. I got these two 1977 Venezuelans. Al Oliver. These are real thin, like a sticker. Really super thin. And a Manny Sanguillen. When he went to the A's for a short stint, before returning and getting a game-winning hit in the second game of the World Series in 1979 for the Pirates. 79, I think he was mostly used, he was mostly used as a pinch hitter at that point in his career, towards the end of his career there. All right, I slabbed up some of my 1951 tops. Here's Yogi Berra. This is a red back. Ted Kluszewski. That's a red back. Of course, the blue backs are tougher. Bob Feller. Ralph Kiner. Monty Irvin. Early Wynn. These are all red backs. Phil Rizzuto. Gil Hodges. Now these are blue backs, and this is these are the first ones I ever got as a kid, and I didn't know anything about whether red backs or blue backs were more scarce. I just got them because they were cool, and I loved old baseball cards. This one's a little bit beat, but I love it. There's the blue back, Johnny Mize. And Johnny Sane. When I was a little kid, I always heard about Spawn and Sane, Pray for Rain, so I would buy both of their cards. And Ed Lopat. Now I have some 1961. These baseball scoops. This is Babe Ruth. I just slabbed up A few of my favorite ones. When Carl Hubble struck out the first 5 batters in the All-Star game. Ted Williams batting .406. And this Ted Williams in the All-Star game. And these next two I got as a little kid. I got years ago. And I love them. Dizzy and Daffy Dean. And of course, Mazeroski's walk-off homer in the World Series. And I don't know, I was fascinated with this story as a little kid. When he came up and walked on 4 straight pitches. And then he was banned from baseball. All right, I got some Mbappe rookies here. Slab those up. Oh, here are my Lemieux. All right, this is a box bottom O-Pee-Chee. So you'll notice it's a different pose from his regular card. And this is a box bottom from his rookie year. So this is a rookie card. And it's great. And here's his second year card. And I got this Gretzky in action. And a great Gretzky with Messier. Now we'll move on to some football. I slabbed up some of my 77 and 78 cards. Here's Vince Papale from the movie Invincible. Jim Zorn rookie card. He was a good quarterback, fun to watch. And he broke the rookie passing mark, as featured on this card. Jack Lambert. My labels look so good with Steelers. Mel Blount. Our free safety, Mike Wagner. Lynn Swann. And his last Topps card. I have the Mexican too. I have a couple of John Stallworth rookie cards. Got one there. And another one there. That card has always been so cheap. Should be a lot more. Joe Green. Jack Lambert. Franco Harris. Mike Webster's second year card. Elsie Greenwood. Dwight White. All right, that's it for the Steelers. Now we have Roger Staubach. Walter Payton. And this great Walter Payton highlights. went ahead and slabbed at him. Okay, got this Elijah one. Needed that for my set. And this Wemby. Picked this card up. This is pretty cool. Magic versus Bird. It's like $1 card or something, but it's fantastic. Went to my local card shop and picked up just a few cards. Got this George Pickens rookie card. Corbin Carroll, Heritage. Got this cool Kobe Bryant. And since they're giving these away now, and super cheap, a couple bucks, I got a Kenny Pickett Select rookie card. Got an Allie Reynolds rookie card, and this is the last big rookie I needed for the set. And I had forgotten that he had a rookie card in here, so I had to get it to... So I have them all. And how cool is this Michael Jordan? This camera's not going to do it justice. The center is like a film. Ah, it looks way better in person. This thing's beautiful. Got a Sam Mills USFL rookie card. And a Herschel Walker. Cool looking card. Never had those. Have the whole 84 set, but I only had a few from 85. I might only have one from 85. I know I have the Doug Williams rookie. So, second year, sorry. Yeah, his rookie's in 84, right? I believe. It's a portrait. I have the one where he's throwing. Yeah, that's his second year card. What else do I have? Oh, I have some hockey here. I had to slab up my Paul Coffey rookie. Loved him. And this Super Action Wayne Gretzky, great card. Why his cards are so cheap blows my mind. Mario Lemieux, too. Got my Yari Curry rookie. Mike Bossy. Pulled this from a pack just a few years back. And a Super Action. Great card. Mike Bossy. Just a scoring machine. Another guy. His cards are so cheap. And most of the hockey stuff. Borje Selming. Love his story. Tough defenseman. And a Ron Francis rookie card. Of course, he was instrumental on the Penguins Stanley Cup team. He was the center on the second line. Lemieux was on the first line. And who was the third line? Matt Cullen. Was it Matt Cullen? John Cullen. John Cullen. Wayne Gretzky. And another Paul Coffey. All right, and I've been picking up just some little singles from my 1972 set. I was going through my set and reholdering some things, putting some in slabs, and I was really scrutinizing my cards. And I have, I had some that I just wanted to upgrade from my childhood. So I've been doing that a little bit. So I got this Bill Freehan. Bill Freehan was a good catcher. And Eddie Watt. This is a classic card to me. It's one of the first 72 cards I ever remember seeing. So this is just very iconic to me. And Bob Montgomery got a signed one here. What his significance is he's the last baseball player to not wear a batting helmet. Went till like 1977, I think. Which is insane. And this is an O-Pee-Chee of Game 7, Steve Blass, who won 2 games in that World Series. And I always tell the story, when I went to his baseball camp, he would make us watch those games every night at dinner. But one of the stars of the 71 World Series for sure. Ken Forsch. Of course, he had a brother who pitched, Bob Forsch. And I got this Cleon Jones. And to finish it off, you guys know I love one of one miscut cards. I got a doozy. Got a nice miscut 1971 Al Oliver. And it's a great card. And the interesting thing here is there's a little loop at the bottom. I don't know if this was a version of this card. I don't know if you could see this, but there's a little loop at the bottom. And I know 71 had like blobs and stuff like that. I don't know if that's a version. It looks to be on the card itself. I looked under a microscope. I don't think it's written in there. Don't know if you could see that. But if anybody happens to know. Just looks like a little tiny circle there. Al Oliver. Good hitter. Good hitter. All right. That was a lot. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. Oh, I just pulled this out to show you. I'm not a big fan of after playing day cards unless they're, old great sets from the 40s or 60s or something, and 70s. But this Gypsy Queen of my man Willie Stargell is fantastic. So I slapped it up. All right, guys. That's what I have for you. Thanks for hanging out with me.